Alrighty, everybody. We are playing yet another randomizer for funsies today. We're playing the Recycler preset. This is the one with multiple copies of different important relics. And I believe they get upgraded as you collect them. So like Leapstone, for example, you get a double jump. And then if you collect a second Leapstone, you get the triple jump. So that's pretty cool. And as always, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's a free way to help support your boy, and I always appreciate everybody who does so. Thank you all. You can join the live stream over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz if you want to watch live. And other than that, I hope you're just having a great freaking day, guys. I really do. Igarashi's too deep in Bloodstain to go back to Konami. Well, that's the thing is I wouldn't want Igarashi to make a new Castlevania game, honestly, because he clearly wouldn't be happy doing that. Like, he's clearly got his own plans to make his own game series or whatever. But I think it just removes the familiar relics or just like useless relics generally, but I could be wrong. I actually don't know exactly how Recycler works, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Bloodstained is cool, and I am still excited for the next game, but... Oh, is this a second castle start type randomizer? It is. Also, this I don't think is the correct relic locations. I believe the correct relic locations are just the normal ones. Interesting. Well, I would like to, if I can. If I can get a kill here, that's going to give me a few level ups. Only to level 4? There we go. There we go. Bandana. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I forgot the second castle start here is going to be a little bit annoying, but... Ah, yeah, I have the custom extension enabled for impossible challenge stuff. So that's why it's showing this. That makes sense. Be careful, my secret stream is being leaked by a pirate to a site called Medusi.com. What? Chat, whatever you do not go to Medusi.com. Don't do it. Medusi.com is it's a terrifying, scary place. Oops. We're just supposed to... I think we're just supposed to go this way. Although Icebrand... I don't think it's worth going all the way out of my way for it like that. 30 damage is quite a bit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dead. I'm not happy with taking 30 damage. Great, now I have to explain to HR what Medusi means. Uh-oh. Boss calls you into the office. I saw you on the IT guys did a little bit of a log check on your computer. Says you've been visiting Medusi.com. Would you like to explain to us why that is, what that is, and why? Also, we've already notified the police you're going to jail. Boss is somehow more disappointed that it's not porn. You gotta be honest with me, son. What's going on that Medusi.com? Okie dokie. It took us 4.5 minutes, but we made it to a save room. We're not dead. We need to get back to the first castle, first and foremost. I'll try and grab some warps along the way. 55 is a lot of damage. Did you know that? Did you know that 55 is a big number? Okay, making it past those guys. Big deal, big deal. Your Honor, that is not my Discord account. I'm being framed. Bro, this guy's got health for days. Jeez. The heck? Wait, huh? I didn't get the iframes because of the level up? Is that what happened? Well, at this point, I might as well kill him. Never mind. Something about that was weird. I was supposed to have iframes, didn't have them. Should I be concerned? Internet personality Dragon Blitz pleads who cares in triple homicide? I don't think I would do that. I'd probably plea, please don't put me in jail, please. Personally, I think that'd be my plea deal. I didn't do it. It's not running down my nose. Okay. We will now... Should I kill Akmadon? Your Honor, we would like to double it and pass it on to the next guy. You mean double it and pass it on to murder charges? No. You just double it and give it to the next guy. You should be allowed to do that. Just take whatever your prison sentence is and double it and give it to the next guy. Surely that's chill. There we go. Just a quick little wiggle through where nothing bad ever happens. This Ring of Ares might get me killed though. I'll use the smart potion, I think, here.
Stop talking to me!
Yo, poopy anal discharge. Thank you for the 15 months.
Stop talking to me!
My man. Nice. I'll do it. Thank God we got the demon card. So glad we went out of our way to do that. Hit him with the double or nothing to get out of your prison sentence. Oh, damn it. I did the hard part and messed up the easy part. There we go. Can I rhyme? No. Sorry. It's not possible. Good question, though. Thank you for asking. Ah! Ow. My summon spirit didn't work. Okay, I thought I had enough iframes to get through all of that shit. Woo! I got hit by the fucking ice blast, dude. The secret attack that nobody ever sees. What was that? The Cthulhus have an attack where they, like, slash their claws and a giant blue explosion shows up and it does ice damage for some reason. You essentially need to be in the room long enough for them to, like, do that attack, and it takes quite a while. So if you see that attack, it means you're bad at the game. Now, I know I'm saying that as somebody who just saw that attack, And I'm fully aware of what that means. I'm saying I'm ass, dog. I'm saying I'm dog ass. If the boomerang is so great, why is there no zoomerang? Do we know why this is? Can we get our top scientists working on this? Ageism, that's what I'm saying. The boomers got literally everything. All of the housing, all of the post-war spoils and prosperity. Us young youths of the Generation Z. Wait, you can do that. So if you do like a frame perfect, you can double hit with this. Attack turnaround. That's crazy. That's like some serious tech. He says, as he a millennial. You think I'm a millennial? Why does chat think I'm a millennial? Y'all don't know shit about me. Clearly Gen X. Exactly. Yep. Straight in my 50s, baby. Let's go. The greatest generation. The lost generation. The lead poisoning generation. You love to see it. I love having unsafe levels of lead in my blood. Let's fucking go. I hate to break it to you. I'm on the cutoff between millennial and Gen Z. I unfortunately grew up in the Skibbity Riz generation. Those are my people. I have to own that. I oversaw them as an elder in the tribe. I did not participate in any Skibbity Riz. But it is, for better or worse, those are my people. I just play SotN as a meme. No, I grew up playing this game. Symphony of the Night is also a zoomer. The game came out in 1997, y'all. If you're younger than the game, you're a zoomer. Sort of done. Let's go. To be fair, it's only a strange transitional period because it's a made-up name for a made-up grouping of people. Generations are not a real thing, by any means. It is just the endless pursuit of humanity to try and group and classify people. Honestly, for marketing purposes more than anything else. And demographic research, which goes into marketing. If that information is not useful to get somebody to try and sell you a product, then that shit is not being researched. Most likely. Or at the very least, it's not getting a lot of funding to get researched. At the end of the day, they're just trying to figure out whether or not they can market fucking all of the... what's it called? Nostalgia shit to my ass or not. That's all they care about. First of all, it's the ear of Vlad. Second of all, no, wait. this thrust sword isn't gonna let me do it. Wait, unless I... This might be possible. But I need the Axe Knight to help me out. I need him to throw an axe, and then I need a dive kick off of it. No. I need the car. I need it! Chat, we're coming back for it later. Remind me to come back for it later. Oops. Thought you couldn't dive kick off of axes. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of... yeah, you can't. Never mind. This 24 to 36-year-old likes Yu-Gi-Oh! We must market to them. That's the thing is, saying I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually probably not correct. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's like saying, no, because Wizards of the Coast actually does print cards for people who enjoy alternate formats. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Tries to do that. I don't know. It's whatever. Oh, and of course Soul of Bats right here. Makes sense. I just don't want to give any support to Konami whatsoever. Has nostalgia for Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the thing. My nostalgia for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not even like that deep anymore, because I've replaced it with just liking how the game plays. Because I'm not nostalgic for 2010 Yu-Gi-Oh! I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Well before then. I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Before GOAT format was a thing. Because I was a child who couldn't afford thousands of dollars for cardboard. Recycler works by giving you duplicate relics. So for example, I have Soul of Bat, but it's replaced by the Bat card relic. So if I find the other Soul of Bat, then that gives me an upgraded Wing Smash, I want to say? Like free Wing Smashing. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When the game became complicated. I hate to break it to you, it was always complicated. I can pull up a rulings document from 2003 that would explode your fucking brain. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always complicated. You just played it as a kid and didn't play the rules correctly. It's okay. That's a thing that we all have to, as a society, when we like to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Got bad when XYZ happened, and I'm not meaning the literal XYZ, I mean XYZ as a stand-in for whatever it is that you don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though XYZ is a mechanic. I'm not helping my point here. Long story short is, we're all boomers, we all have nostalgia, etc., etc. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always ass. It's just we never played it properly. So the fake made-up Yu-Gi-Oh! That we've been playing, or remember playing as children, never existed. It was never real. We just made it up. Power of Mist is not possible to be generated in an impossible challenge seed. Potato King. The relic will not spawn. So the logic has been updated to account for that. So you'll never see Power of Mist in an impossible challenge seed. Look, I hate Konami as much as the next guy. But I also found an appreciation within Yu-Gi-Oh! That is separate from the nostalgia that I had for it. But it's also a very specific format of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, like, that's why I can't really say that I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. Really? Because my ass is not playing Master Duel anytime soon. My ass is not spending money on cards. Because I basically already have all the cards I want from Edison format. So. Big ups to all Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament organizers. Prayer for their sanity. Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Also, Alerma, are you going to be a GDQ? I don't remember if I've asked you yet or not. Yeah, me, Vi, and his son. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm happy to see you guys there. Whoa. What's my least favorite deck in Edison meta? I don't know. Probably. The thing is I don't dislike any of the decks that much. It's probably Hero Frog, mostly because it is very oppressive towards the sillier strategies. Like, if you come up with a silly deck in Edison format, it's like, okay, it can handle Vayu probably. It could probably handle Blackwings to a certain extent. And then the Hero Frog matchup shows up. And then you're like, oh. I can't out a fucking Duplock. My deck does nothing. But even then, Hero Frog's not even that oppressive, all things considered. Like, the format is just very fair. There was a period where I was worried about the combo decks taking over, the like one-turn kill combo decks, but none of them have been proven to be so oppressive and consistent to actually scare me away from like thinking that the format's bad or whatever. So it's like, eh. And there are cards that like help you deal with them that exist that you can put in your sideboard, so it's like whatever. Yeah, Hero Frog is also just very difficult to beat game one, because like most decks do not have the proper cards to handle it, and they have to pull in stuff from their side deck. But post board, the deck is very fair. But yeah. Look, I can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! All day, every day. Specifically Edison format, but... Sucks to play against denial control decks in any game. Yeah, I get it. Just the feeling of like, oh, I want to do something, but the deck says no that I'm playing against. But also, like, I've kind of evolved as a gamer to kind of be of the mindset of, okay, these are the rules that we have. This is the game we're allowed to play within the game. This is the metagame that is that evolves from that. If I don't like it, it's not that you shouldn't complain, but you should also be resigned to understanding that this is the way it is. And if you can't find a way around it, it probably means you just don't like the game / format / thing as much as you think you do. So Edison format is really fun. Has a huge scene in the Las Vegas LGS. Oh, that's cool. If I'm ever in the area, I might check it out. See you later, Nightstorm. Have a good one. So we only need 5 Vlad relics, if I remember correctly, to beat the game. We found the ear of Vlad earlier. We have the eye of Vlad. So... yeah, winning via time win condition is a little cheesy in my opinion. But like, yeah, the ear of Vlad. Wait, is it not in my inventory? Oh, there it is, right there, ear of Vlad. You don't remember? Everybody remembers the ear of Vlad. All the better to hear you with. It's called People's Card Shop. Edison Jane cooking is the best. I play some reptilian, nightmare, giant orc shit. Holy, you're cooking. You're burning the goddamn pot. That's... There's a couple of jank decks that I've cooked up that I don't really play because they're, at least in the scene where I'm at now, like everybody plays like real decks and they're pretty competitive. So it's like really hard to get away with playing jank. It would be cool if we agreed to have like a jank, not that I'm going to be living here for much longer, but if like 1 week out of the month or something like that, we agree to do a jank night, that'd be fun. I follow Zuxid. He hasn't uploaded in a long time. I've actually played against Zuxid, funny enough. He went to my local like a couple of times. He's a very sweet guy. But yeah, his channel helped get me into Edison to begin with. Just me and my homies janking off, dude. It's so good. You guys agree to a jank off all the time? Me and the homies janking it. Straight janking that shit. I've been like everyone and played Vayu, but I choose to be forehead and play X-Saber. X-Saber's not even that bad. It's definitely, you are choosing to play a weaker deck, for sure. But it's not even that bad. I've been there. I have a couple of lists that I play that are just like not actually meta, but like close enough that I don't feel too bad about it. And even if I do play a meta list, I usually will include off-meta tech choices, just because, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm good enough at the game to like beat people without having some sort of surprise factor. You know what I mean? You played Zombie Stun? That's cool. Because that's the other thing about the format is like stun decks don't really exist. The closest you have is like what, you played Skill Drain in a zombie list? Oh no, 2 cards that synergize together. God forbid. Oh no, I can't tribute Caius while Zombie World's on the board. Why is it called Edison? The tournament in which the format is based off of happened in Edison, New Jersey. Also, Thomas Edison invented Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's like a A and B type thing. We should go back for that karma coin now. Thomas Edison stole Yu-Gi-Oh! From Sorry, when I say that he invented Yu-Gi-Oh!, I mean he stole it, much like all of his inventions. All right. I know why you guys are here. You're not here to watch me rant about Yu-Gi-Oh! You're here to flip some freaking coins. Also, I'm so swag. Nobody does it like me sometimes, except when they do. But I get to pretend like I'm the greatest to ever do it. Heaven Sword, Masamune. Another one? The tongue of Vlad. Hey, yo, Vlad. What that tongue do? Pause. What did they mean by this? Well, we have to do all of Outer Wall now. I guess that's fine. Spell damage on Tongue of Vlad is crazy. We gotta lick him up. Let's see it. Really? I mean, like, it's good. 24 damage per hit. That's pretty decent. 26, I mean. It's pretty good. We still don't have a library card, so I am going to do these item checks. Neutron Bomb. Also, how does Dracula have access to a neutron bomb in his castle? Is he a nuclear scientist? Alongside all of the other discoveries he's made? Is Oppenheimer actually Dracula? New lore video just dropped. That Soul of Bad was purple. What? This form of mist is transform into bat. Sounds good to me. So now I have free wing smashes. They're free. Did you know the neutron bomb is named after its inventor, Jimmy Neutron? Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I think I've heard that guy's name before. That makes sense. Why not call it the Jimmy Bomb? Okay. Yeah, isn't that the singer? The band Weezer is named after the singer, Carl. Of the family Weezer lineage. Oh my god, the librarian. Finally. Sure, I'll grab Force of Echo. We're already here. Fuck it. Library card's probably worth buying. Vorpal would be great, but we don't got the cash for it. Oh. This randomizer sucks. Just let me buy the freaking...
Farewell for now.
I should probably just be using the Masamune at this point. Where's Karma Coin? Since you asked so nicely. I do have Tulkas as well. I probably should. Eat my balls! That's going to be a new sub alert. I already know it. Jojek, thank you very much for the 1 year. Hope your coin flipping adventure went your way. If not, we do have a second one. So get to gambling. Yeah, I would fist the Tulkas. Would you fist one Tulkas? For $1 million? There's no reason to go this way, so actually we go this way. So Holy Glasses is the last thing we need to check. Sure. Do. 96 damage. Could we get that inverted somehow? You know what Konami should do, actually, now that I think about it? Imagine you grab all the Castlevanian characters and you put them on some sort of like aircraft in the sky, fly it over an island, right? And at some point, while flying over the island, you have them jump out of the aircraft onto the island, and they all have to fight to the death. And also there's buildings, right? And you can build your buildings while you fight. And give them all guns too. It'll be like a free for all.
Gambling addiction, go to www.twitch.tv/dr4gonblitz to replace gambling real money for gambling with fake internet points. This program is not supported by AA.
AA. It's true. We can harbor all gambling addicts. Some sort of royale. I'm thinking like a free for all, a battle to the death. Wait, I do have Mist. Fuck, why didn't I use it earlier? Whatever, it's fine. Call it Symphony of the Fight, obviously. Have it last about 2 weeks. So they would the fighting would take place over a fortnight, if you will. Yeah. Thank you for censoring that slur. Yeah, you can't say that out loud. Whatever happened to Epic Games, man? They made Unreal Engine. They made Gears of War. Then they never made anything ever again. It's weird. They just kind of like stopped making games, I guess. I can't think of a single other game they've ever made. Oh, we only need one more, Vlad. I know what you're thinking. You only have 2. Actually, I have 4. You forgot about the tongue and the ear of Vlad, everyone's favorite relics. I guess it's a similar situation to, like, not exactly, but Valve, where it's like, why would Valve make a video game when they own Steam? Surely they're not in the market for making video games anymore. Like, what's the point? That's right, you'll never get your Half-Life 3s, your Portal 3s, your Left 4 Dead 3s. No 3s allowed. They said you can get your Steams. Ow, ow, ow. Bro, what is in the water that has caused the frogs to act this way? In such a peculiar manner, an odd manner even. It's a bit queer, if you ask me. Also, first of all, they call it Half-Life. How do you even have half of a life? Explain that, science. Because if you die, that's the end of your life. But you don't know how long your life is until you die. So how could you ever measure somebody's half of a life? It's like a half A-press. That shit's not real. Speedrunners, we, as a collective, we all got together about 6 years ago, and we were like, wouldn't it be so funny if we tricked everybody into thinking that half A-presses are a thing? Nah, they won't believe it. They won't believe it. And then we all got together, and we're like, but it would be so funny. That worst case scenario, we say it was all a prank. And you all just believed it. It was crazy. Nobody thought it was going to work. Yeah, we have a big group chat full of speedrunners, and we all laughed at you together. We all pointed and laughed, and we're like, oh my god, they're eating this shit up half A-press? That's crazy. I can't believe it. Axe Lord. More like Ass Lord. Am I right, fellas? What's next? 69% of an A-press. True. We all laugh at speedrunners. Yeah, it is true. Everybody do be laughing at speedrunners being like, haha, they spend their time making video games go fast instead of curing cancer or whatever. Everything you ever know and love is time that you'll never get back. They're all fading into nothing while you spend your time playing the same video game from your childhood. Also, you did a glitch cheat, therefore your speedrun is fake and gay. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. You got me. Also, merman statue. Streamer, how come you haven't cured cancer yet? I'm getting around to it. Get off my back. I'm busy. Can't you see how busy I am? Doing important things like this. Do doctors have a leaderboard where they speedrun curing cancer? Unfortunately, no one's finished a run yet, so. Otherwise, you could be onto something. Curing which cancer? That's the fun part. This guy believes that cancers are all separate individual diseases and not one singular idea. Lamau, this guy believes in the scientific consensus around the data. Oh, wow. What are you, a friggin' person who reads books? Me, on the other hand, I hear cancer and that it needs to be cured, so therefore it's all just one thing. It's a free world record, you say? The first person to cure cancer does get that world record. That is correct. Yes. Okay, we can beat the game now. Wahoo! Yippee! Let's do it. It's kind of like how speedrunners don't all speedrun the same game. Nah. It's kind of like how glitches are cheating in every video game. If you think about it. Hi, I'm very smart. I'm a very intelligent person who thinks critically about the world. You can tell because I'm really grating to talk to and turn every conversation into an argument. And also, I exist on reddit.com. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm very intelligent, and everybody likes me. They like the fact that I am so confrontational and argumentative all the time. Well, you have to clean your room before you wake up and own the woke moralists. Everybody knows that. Or else you can't get the blessing divine light of the inner God creator who exists within all of us. Wait, I don't have holy glasses. Oh, frick off, dude. Why is the radical left so enamored with speedrunning? Well, the whole point of that video was completely derailed because that guy's an absolute moronic lunatic who didn't even agree to the premise of the video that he was appearing in. They had to change the title of the video instead of it being like 1 Christian versus 20 atheists or whatever, which, by the way, those videos are also just insane, like, engagement bait garbage trash that no one should ever be, like, in the presence of. But unfortunately, it's like trash reality TV, the same way that, like, you'll watch people, like, just be awful people on TV. It's like the same thing, but online. The issue is that, like, reality TV is, to a certain extent, like, more processed, I guess. I don't know. Like, people understand when they're watching reality TV that it's like fake, I guess, or that it shouldn't be taken seriously. Where I feel like online people view it like, oh, this is a thing that like was a real serious debate headed by the fucking elites over at BuzzFeed or whatever. It's crazy. Yeah, long story short, it is crazy that you can have an entire career that is essentially fully supported by the idea that you're like, you need to clean your room, and also, I hate trans people. It's like, it's insane. Give me $10 million now. And then cry about, like, I don't know. Just cry a lot about weird things. Can't believe it's that easy. Alrighty. Let's beat the game now. I feel like even like when he was coming up and kind of being like a prominent figure, all the people I knew that like fucked with him originally that were like, no man, he's just like a good self-help guy. I think everybody at this point is like, yeah, no, he sucks. Yeah, no, he's like, no. I think the main problem is he's Canadian. True, actually. That's a thing that happens a lot in America, is that we let a bunch of Canadians come over the border and invade our country with their horrible ideas, like Tim Pool and Jordan Peterson and all the rest of them. I don't know. I'm just saying words. This is a joke. Legally speaking, this is a joke. Everything I say is parody. Everything I say is meant to be taken as not serious. Nah. Canada's chill, or whatever. We did get the Sonic and Shadow meme out of it, and honestly, that alone kind of makes it worth it. You're a beta male, Sonic.
Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
Just go fast instead of doing it right.
What?
And in a Petersonian sense.
Petersonian? Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
Whatever happened to that guy? Is that guy still posting on Reddit? I'm sure there's some weirdos stalking that guy on Reddit, surely, if the account hasn't been deactivated by now. Because I think it was a Reddit post originally, right? Right? Or was it Twitter? I forget which. They're both, in my mind, like, just like places of the internet that I do not dwell. So I don't even know. If you guys don't know the deep lore behind that, it was just some weird post, either on either on Twitter or on Reddit, where it just blew up because somebody just ranted insanely about speedrunning and how it's like woke and only leftists do it, and also Petersonian, something archetype, fastest Mario. Shit was actually unhinged. You saw who in the Sajam slam? Who's slamming in the Sajam? Either way, none of this matters.
Whence you came, trouble the soul of my mother. No
The background of Final Dracula Battle is how my mind looks every day. It's a rotating, pixelated explosion dodecahedron. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability
That makes
to
sense.
love.
YouTube, I don't know why you watched this whole thing. If you did, that means you're a real one, and you should like, comment, subscribe while doing so. And also join the live streams over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. I'll see you very soon, YouTube. In fact, every single day. See you later. Bye-bye.